human rights group International Society for Civil Liberties and Rule of Law, Inter-Society, has stated that the military arrested the wrong persons during the raid in Olu, Imo State in search of members of Eastern Security Network, ESN. A press statement signed by the Chairman, Board of Trustees of Inter-Society, Mr. Emeka Umeagbalasi, stated that claims by the military that those arrested were members of Nnamdi Kanu Security Arm, ESN, were false. The group said it had investigated the persons publicly paraded by the military and found the claims to be false, adding that while some of the suspects were mentally ill, plus persons arrested from a home where they were undergoing treatment, others were Christian clerics who ran the home. The group said the International Society for Civil Liberties and Rule of Law is strongly calling for immediate discharge and acquittal of those paraded recently by the Nigeria Army 82 Division in Enugu and its satellite formations, the 34 Brigade Owerri and the 302 Artillery Regiments Onitsha. To be released unconditionally too are others abducted and presently languishing in illegal armed and police cells, numbering over 30. For the 9 abductees arraigned and remanded, charges against them concocted by the arraignment authorities must be withdrawn and they must be discharged and acquitted. The detainees, numbering over 33, were recently paraded by the Nigeria Army and labeled IPOB, ESN terrorists and murderers who recently killed soldiers and innocent civilians in Olu. The group said claims by the military by the suspects were arrested with rifles and Biafra insignias in Olu and environs were all untrue. On the contrary, investigations carried out by the Inter-Society clearly shows that most, if not all, the paraded citizens are innocent and defenseless citizens abducted in their homes, church sanctuaries and other quiet places in Olu, Njaba, Osu and Oru Eastern local government area of Imo State and some parts of Ihiala and Nnewi South local government areas of Anambra State. They include Christian clerics of the African Instituted Churches, a branch of the Christian Association of Nigeria (CAN), and some mentally challenged citizens. The abducted and paraded included 9 persons secretly arraigned last week Friday, 19th February 2021 at the Magistrate Court 16 in Owerri, Imo State, labeled murderers of soldiers in Olu and remanded in prison or correctional custody. The group, which said it had extensively investigated those arrested, gave out their names and the condition under which they were arrested, while calling on the military authorities to quickly release them unconditionally. Oh my God. To arrest people from the eastern part of the country, Southeast, it is sweet the Nigeria Army. Where? It is sweet their belly, where? You can imagine. It's, they so much love it. But what do they do in the north? No. They don't even bother themselves. They have a group of people who go about begging on their behalf. Group of them clamoring for amnesty. Somebody like Gumi. That is what they usually do. So now, police work and the security agencies now in the north is going to be so lesser because if there's any crisis or any form of kidnapping, they just know how to go about just negotiating. A lot of people have said it even before this civil society, woman rights activists have said. People have been saying that you're just arresting wrong people, especially the clerics. They are telling us that they are the ones giving information to. They are giving information to the Eastern Security Network, and we know those who come out, publicly. We know those who have been accused. This one. Even some of them in the northern parts of the country, the governors, they accuse themselves, but nobody goes after them. Nobody goes after them. Even as we speak, the Nigeria Army and the Nigeria Police, they have not deemed it fit to go after the S-men they are talking about. They are just telling you that there are few criminals in the, within the Fulani community or extraction, but they don't go after them. Even with what has been bringing trouble in this country, we have never heard that they go after Fulani S-men. But when it comes to IPOB, you continue to give them a reason why they will always expose you and embarrass you to the world. You will say that these people are this, are that, they are against the government, but you continue to do what will make them to, you just give them opportunity. But you can't beat a child and expect that child not to cry. It's not possible. It is not possible at all. You can't beat that child and say, oh, don't cry. That is wickedness of the highest order. How do you justify that? The clerics, we heard that some of the clerics were arrested. Up till now, they've not been released. And again, that reminds us in what happened in Obigbo. Some ladies, women, because of the incident that happened that time, they were just going on their own. At the end of the day, they picked them up. They picked the women up and they locked them for 3 months in Abuja. And they came out and, we began to hear a lot of, unpleasant stories, unpleasant experiences, their experiences with the soldiers, how they were molesting them. Up to today, we still have NGOs who are still on their case doing the investigations. That why would these people, and they found out that these people, most of them are just, they own their own businesses here and there. These are the people they arrested. You see that a lot of people who are in correctional center, who are in prison as we speak, they are paying for what they knew nothing about. They knew nothing about. We can come out on the pages of newspaper or social media and say this and this and that. Do you know what people are going through? Do you know the suffering that people are going through in the hands of the security agencies? You are in your country, you don't even feel get rest of mind. Rest of mind. Nothing is working. Peace of mind you don't have. Money is not there. Poverty is just something else. For you to be safe and secured, oh my goodness, now wahala. So how do we justify this? When you hear people running away from the country, you say, let us sit down and make Nigeria great. Let us sit down and make Nigeria work. The question is that the number of people who are going outside and the ones who are inside the country, which one is more? The one inside are more. So what have they done? The few ones that are going, because you can't compare the numbers of those ones outside with the ones inside. The few ones that are going, the majority of the people are here. What have we done about it? That is the frustration we get on a daily basis. Security is zero. So guys, let's hear your opinion concerning this.